This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. We're here in Seattle. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Showing the slab in today's game, Darrell Hayden.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the second baseman, Dion Pena.
The second baseman, Dion Pena.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, center field. Belcher brings it in with a nice running grab.
The center field.
Next to hit for Arizona, Gavin Cross. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think he'll have it in this one.
That is third. The first baseman, Gary.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Gary Hillman. Line drive and foul ball. The pitch. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the first hit of the World Series is a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ryan Clifford in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So 2 on with 2 away. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Vaughn Grissom. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in game 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So 2 down, and now here's the veteran DH, Darrell Hayden. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Ripped on a line. Chavez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning, no score. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Buster Chavez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
And the righty deals. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now up next for Arizona, Curtis Mead. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Adael Amador stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Two outs. That one missed.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Nothing doing for Arizona. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and now the veteran catcher, Connor Wong. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
So the batting order turns over. Dion Pena stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In there for strike one.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or what?
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gavin Cross. He swings and fouls one off. Cross, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
That was straight queso right there.
The D-backs down by a run here in game one of the World Series. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Game one of the World Series. And here's the first baseman, Gary Hillman. And he deals. That one in triple digits.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
On the ground. Young tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now back, the left fielder, Ryan Clifford.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Clifford. This one in the air. Baden puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Vaughn Grissom.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball for a strike. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. The M's up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's some real power at the plate. Darrell Hayden. And a pitch. foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, nights like this, when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. One up, one down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Kicks and fires. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett.
One away, runners at first and third. Brett Beatty up next for the Mariners. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series now.
There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mariners 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. At the plate, Buster Chavez.
Buster Chavez.
Hayden back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Carroll makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And the batter now, Curtis Mead. He's 0 for 1. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there's some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved, so you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
The Mariners leading by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, boo. You get down there, man.
Now a chance for Adael Amador. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here comes a pitch. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Right through there, got it. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're down 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. The right-hander back to work.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches.
Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Dion Pena.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He goes down looking. Gavin Cross will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Chop to the right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. 2 down, nobody on. Got it. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona, and it remains 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, digging in, Terrell Hayden.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at bats.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Gary Hillman.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
No ball. One strike.
Looking to get the tying run on base. 1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And a swing and a miss. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now at the plate, Ryan Clifford, 1 for 2. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the late stages of game 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boo. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that one sliced foul. And misses, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They still trail 1-0. Back in Seattle, we go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Buster Chavez.
Buster Chavez.
Hayden back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Curtis Mead now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
El Amador stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Mariners 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Darrell Hayden.
Right here, one time.
The pitch. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be.
We go to the 9th. Now the D-backs catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slumps, some home runs can come into play.
The 0-1. Strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here's the second baseman, Dion Pena. Bounce to the left side. Young. Fires to first, and a couple of quick outs.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit, Gavin Cross. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
The final 1-0. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.